morning, welcome back to AM Buffalo.
Well, if you're still working from home, I know you don't think about this a lot, right? You bump your knee, you get hurt. That's workman compensation if you're on the job, right? Ooh. I know it's confusing. We spoke to a professional. Take a look at this. Thank you so much, John Federice, for being on AM Buffalo this morning to talk about something that's really important to a lot of people, but they might not know it: personal injury and workers' compensation.
Emily, thank you for having me here today. I'm hoping I can provide some information that'll help your viewers if they run into a situation where they are injured at work.
I think more than anything, this has changed in the past 2 years so that people should know more about it, particularly because we work from home. Many of us still do. What do you think is the message that should be conveyed to those who are listening right now?
One of the things that people need to be aware of, and it's a commonplace issue that comes across my desk frequently enough, and that is that people need to be aware they have to provide notice of any injury, whether you're at home, whether you're at work. And that's important because you have to establish that you provided your employer notice. So if they want to investigate a claim of injury, they have time and opportunity to do that. And if you don't do it, it can be fatal to your claim.
A lot of people say, I don't know if I have a claim, so they won't even bother to say anything. What would you say is the deciding factor? Like if you had to say to somebody, here's when you know that you should report it, what do you tell those folks?
I would tell anyone, if you have any sort of incident that occurs during your work, again, whether you're at home, in the workplace, in a factory, if you have an incident that causes pain, discomfort, even if you're able to continue working, you should provide notice to your employer immediately. The reason for that is, just like you hear about people in a car accident, for instance, they don't feel anything the first day. It can be that the next day, if you say bump your shoulder, it can get appreciably worse. You may want to seek medical treatment.
Right.
And unfortunately, it's a red flag for insurance companies and employers if you claim an injury that happened several days ago. And so it's important that you provide that notice and complete notice. So, for example, if you fall down, you hit your knee, and you bump your elbow somehow, but you think the knee is the worst thing, report everything, even if you think it's minor, because if a month goes by and you figure it's getting worse, I want to see the doctor. If you didn't mention it to your employer at least, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a red flag. What
if your employer says, well, according to our policy, you should have reported it within this certain amount of time? Is that always the case? And should people be deterred from reporting it? That's an excellent question. And one of the things that I see and I have come across is that people who maybe don't comply exactly with their employer's rules on reporting an injury. Many employers require that you immediately report an injury or report it by your next shift or some other time frame. The fact of the matter is the law only requires that you report the injury to your employer within 30 days of it happening. Should people feel bad about documenting? Not at all. And in fact, again, I could point to any number of cases that I've come across in my career where people have felt that way, and to their detriment, because their claim was disallowed or not allowed. They could not obtain medical benefits that they would have otherwise been entitled to, or lost wage benefits, and then they're sorry that they didn't. And something that I mentioned off the top, but I think is very interesting now for more people than ever before, is the work from home situation, right? Let's say you're just working at home and something happens, but you are definitely within your work hours, but you're thinking to yourself, this is just an injury that occurred in my house, like I burned my hand when I was curling my hair for work, or something to that effect. Right. Would these all still hold up if they were reported as injuries during work? They're all valid claims. If you're assigned to work at home, you're covered for the time that you're on the clock. What would you say to a person who's sitting at home going, I don't know if I should contact a lawyer? First of all, it doesn't cost anything to speak with an attorney about a workers' compensation issue. We cannot charge a fee. All fees have to be approved by the state. And compared to other areas of law, they're minimal even then. But simply to talk to an attorney about a work-related injury issue will cost you absolutely nothing. And so we encourage people to call.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Really good information.
Seek a professional opinion because, right, it's free. Yeah. And you never know if what might happen to you at work could get worse. And you should document, and reach out for advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And that was Gielowski, Federice, and Caligiuri. That's the law firm